Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban bikum. Welcome everybody to 87.9 FM Radio Ramadan Radio with me, Maulana Khalil. I hope you're all well and in the best of health and you're having a fabulous Tuesday, inshallah tabarak. Tuesday, the 20th of April, mashallah, the 8th fast of Ramadan Kareem, and I hope you're all in the best and wonderful health, inshallah. The day is not as bright as yesterday, not as sunny as yesterday, but alhamdulillah, the weather is still good, I must say. And I believe the weather is going to take a little twist and turn in the next few days. It's going to get a bit cooler. Maybe we need a bit of rain as well. And they're saying that it's been quite a few days since we haven't had any rain yet. So we're expecting, let's hope we can get a bit of rain in the next few days as well, inshallah. I think the gardens have dried up a little bit, the lawns have dried up. We could do with a wee bit of rain, inshallah. So we make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that we get some rain in the next few days, but pleasant weather also. For April's time, we usually get a bit of rain, but this year it's been a bit quietish so far. MashaAllah, people are joining on Facebook and on Instagram. People listening on radio, if you want to know my Instagram address, it is Maulana Khalil, Moulana, Khalil, Khalil. Zain BBBBB says, Assalamu alaikum, wa alaikum salam. We got a text message already. Salams Maulana K, hope you're having a good Ramadan. Alhamdulillah, I'm having a fabulous Ramadan so far, mashallah. On Facebook, we have Faraz Umar says, Salam wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. People of Leicester, as you know, before we start the program, I need to make sure it's not just the Instagram people who are listening, but also people all around Leicester in their homes, in their cars, in their workplaces. You're all listening. So if you are listening, why don't you send me a text message, inshallah, 077 488 55055. I'll say it again, folks, 077 488 55055, and third time lucky 077 488 55055. Naima Patel from London, Sharif. So let's have a little see where you're listening from. So we got London, mashallah, Sister Naima from London. Obviously we got people from Leicester. You don't have to tell me which areas of Leicester you're listening from, but this is, I'd like to get some text messages, inshallah. Salams Maulana from Nasu on Instagram. Welcome, ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban bikum. Hope you're all well and in the best of health. So I do want to know, people on Instagram as well, which part of the world you're from and which part of the country you're from. I would love to hear from you, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. As you know, yesterday was one of my most proudest moments on radio yesterday, obviously with my daughter Amina, and it was a wonderful session for me and a wonderful program for me. And the Green Guardians, Leicester, mashallah, it was a nice promotion for them and the work they're doing. May Allah give them barakah in their work, and I hope they can go from strength to strength, inshallah. Ridwana Hikmatullah says, Salams Maulana, how are you? Allah shukr, I am well, alhamdulillah, and in the best of health. I think the program usually starts off very slow until we don't talk about food. Salams Maulana and listeners. Moulins says Aisha 1. Wa alaikum salam on Instagram. No text messages, Akilia? This is surprising. Leicester, where are you? We need at least 3 to 4 text messages for me to say, yes, we are live and we are kicking on 87.9 FM. 077 488 55055. Dog Jubba, today you can read comments properly. Absolutely perfect. That's right. That's why I wore a dog Jubba today, so I can read the comments properly. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Salam Sheikh Iqbal Master, the legendary Iqbal Master from Bolton. Is Bolton Town or Bolton Village or Bolton City? I think it's a town, isn't it? Bolton Town? Iqbal? Are you a city or you're a town, Bolton? We got Hijab World, and I think that's from Preston. Hijab World is Preston, and Iqbal Masters from Bolton. So we got many people doing on Instagram, but I do need a few text messages because today, Salams Maulana says Idris Al-Haddad from Belgrave. Welcome everybody. Hope you're all well. 8th fast, can you believe it? 8th fast, yes. Last week we started on Tuesday and it's already another Tuesday. Yes, Preston Sharif says Hijab World. 077 488 55055. Come on, Leicesterians or people listening to radio. You must be some of you who can actually text in, to say we're listening, man. Kasme bro, yay. Salams Maulana Khalil listening. Leicester Sharif, yes, alhamdulillah. So Leicester, we've had 2 text messages. Okay, this is a bit poor, isn't it? We need to get 3 more text messages before we can start the program. 3 more text messages before we can really start the program. Yes, I think I got a message coming here as well. Salams, we are enjoying your show at work in Leicester, supporting. Please shout out everyone who are listening. Sharifa, Muhammad, Zak, Shehzad. Thank you from Maria. Which company is this, by the way? Just let us know which company are you. So I can give a shout out to your company. Jazakallah khair for listening. When will you be announcing the winners? We will be announcing the winners around 10 to 3, inshallah. 10 to 3. Salams Maulana, listening from Belgrave. Jazakallah khair. Leicester Zindabad. And salams, yes, listening Leicester, says Zarina Ben. Jazakallah khair, Zarina Ben. Jazakallah khair. MashaAllah. We've had 5 messages now, isn't it, Akil? Can we get 7? I'm going to be a little bit greedy. But here we got another one. Who we got now? Let's have a look. Salams MK, when is Rahma Mercy Charity Appeal Day this Ramadan? Rahma Mercy Charity Day is this Saturday coming up. It is the big moment. The Rahma Mercy kicking off live, inshallah, at 2 o'clock p.m. this Saturday from the studio. So all of you, we want your full support this Saturday, right? What you do after that is up to you. But this Saturday, you have to make sure you support Rahma Mercy, right? Listening from Evington. Jazakallah khair. Wa alaikum salam. Not Belgrave, it's Baggrave Street. Oh, okay. Calm down. Damn, have a glass of water if you want. Another message coming in. Listen, what does that say? Listening from Leicester LE5. You can say your names as well. Maria, Ahmed, Sharifa, Zak, and Mo. Can you please say this on radio? We're tuned in now. Okay. Salams to Maria, Ahmed, Sharifa, Zak, and Mo, meaning Muhammad, I'm sure. There you are, okay? The Khan family. It's like saying the Patel family. There's around 5 million Patels. Listening from Bolton again. I try to listen. Jazakallah khair. Who is this from? Amina, mashallah. And then we got Davina Kanani. Question is, the radio allowed to be associated with non-registered charities? That's something for the radio people to sort out, Davina. Jazakallah khair. Salams, listening from Lisbon and missing Leicester. So we got Shamim from Lisbon. Salams, love listening to your show. Ramadan Mubarak from Sadar family, Dua Mayad. Jazakallah khair. Listening from Oadby, Malik family. Please add your mobile number on the website. Jazakumullah khair. Fid Darain. My personal mobile number or radio number? Man. Jazakallah khair. All right, brilliant. So I've said Zak, Sharifa, Maria, Muhammad, Malik family, Khan family. I wonder if there's a Patel family listening. Please, there's got to be a Patel family. If there's any Patel families listening in Leicester, jaldi text karo. Salams Maulana Khalil, waiting eagerly for your bayan to start from Ibrahim, Leicester. That's it. I'm glad you can say your names, man. You guys like are in Purda, man. Kasme, you don't even say your name. Any Patels out there? Radio number is 077 488 55055. I'll say it again. 077 488 55055. I have got a very, very important topic today. Very, very important. And I'm going to start it in a wee bit, inshallah. Here is my Suleiman family are listening. Suleiman family, Malik family, Khan family, mashallah. We need a Jusuf family. I wonder if there's a Jusuf family listening. If there's any Jusuf families, let us know. Salams, I'm in my car listening. Can't wait to listen. Brilliant. Jazakallah khair. Seedat family. So this is SEEDAT. I wonder if there's a SIDAT. So if there's a Seedat, I'm still waiting for Patel. It's got to be a Patel. Right. What's that message? Okay, that's coming now. Can you say happy 10th birthday to Shehzad Jusuf? He's with me and it's his birthday. Is that Muhammad Jusuf's son? No, another Jusuf. Shehzad, Mubarak to you on your 10th. MashaAllah, Allah Ta'ala give you a healthy, wealthy, beautiful life. Somebody who follows the deen of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, follow the ways of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Take care, look after yourself, all right? And make sure mommy and daddy gives you a good Eid present. Not a birthday present, but a good Eid present. A good, wonderful, spanking Eid present, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. Jazakallah khair. Right? Aisha says, here. Is that a Patel? I need one Patel to come on board, then I start my bayan. There has to be one Patel in Leicester. That means there's no Patels listening to the show. I wonder if there's an emotis listening to the show. Any emotis? any Ganjis, any Patels, right? Where are you folks? Patel, we need Patel here, says Shakira Patel. Yes, that's on Instagram. But I need a Patel to text in, man. I need a Patel to text in to say, we Patels are listening. Patel is probably the most famous surname. But it's all fake Patels, you know that? Right? So we haven't got Patel yet. Kasme, I'm going to give Amara Patel, Shakira Patel, F Patel, Amara Patel. The Patels are out in force now, Akil. They're in full force now, mashallah, tabarak ta'ala. Well done to the Patels, mashallah. And there's another Muhammad Patel on from London. I'm sure it's Muhammad Patel from London, mashallah. Muhammad Patel, Kemcho, how are you? He's on Facebook. We were in Hajj together. When the Patels come out, right, there's no stopping. It's a force, it's a flood, it's a storm, it's an avalanche. Akil, you don't want to mess with Patels. Patya listening. Oh, so there's Patya as well. Patyas. Maybe we should do a Patel in London listening to you. Muhammad Patel, yes, we went Hajj together. Muhammad, hope you're well. How's family? I hope the travel agency picks up again. Inshallah, Allah give you barakat in your health and your wealth. Inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. So Patels all over the globe. Jazakallah khair. Right, I'm happy now. I think I'm very, very happy. I can start my show. Any more text messages, Akil? New. Okay, all the messages have dried up. Right, as you know, yesterday we had a competition and we got some good prizes today. We have another message. Salams Mona listening. Sheikh family. Oh my God. Hope you're well. There's so many sheikhs. There's so many sheikhs. S-H-E-I-K-H, S-H-I-K-H, S-A-Y-K-H. And there's Sheikh as well. If there's Baba Gujar, it's Sheikh family. Right? So we got loads. Anyway, how's the brownie shout out? Okay, brownie shout outs coming your way very, very soon. The brownies, the winners of yesterday's competition. And today, in today's competition, we're giving out 4 prizes. 4 prizes, yes. Kasme bro, as they say, right? I've got some friends from Bradford, right? I met, they're from Pakistani guys. Never met them before, met them a few years ago. And one of them says, Kasme bro. It's a typical Pakistani thing. I get, Kasme bro. I said, yeah bro. Yeah, Kasme. And I didn't realize it. I've been hanging around with this geezer and all of a sudden I'm saying Kasme bro every sentence. Salams Malana, another sheikh. Yes, S-H-I-S-H. Why can't the sheikhs all spell their names normal in one way? Why have to make it difficult for Kasme? Salams Maulana says, Nafisa bin wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Don't mess with Patels, lol. Yes, true. Don't mess with Patels. I tell you what, when all the Patels get together from Baruch and Surat, then you're in trouble, mate. You're in trouble. Okay. Anyway, Jazakallah khair for your lovely warm-up messages and your comments. And I am now in very, very good spirits. At least I know I've got people on text message, and I've got people on Facebook, and I've got people on Instagram. I hope and make dua to Allah Ta'ala. You're all in the best of health. You're all keeping well. Your Ramadan is going well. Your fasting is going well. Your Quran and your Tahajjud is going well. And everything about Ramadan is going extremely, extremely well, inshallah ta'ala. I may really, really pray. It's our 8th fast today, already our 8th fast, and time is absolutely flying. Time is flying. Nearly 10 done. Allah accept everything so far, and our shortcomings and our mistakes, may Allah forgive us for that, inshallah ta'ala. Allah forgive us for all of that, inshallah ta'ala. Okay, right. Let's crack on with today's program. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Nahmaduhu wa nusalli wa nusallim ala rasulihil kareem, amma ba'd. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi zidni ilma. My dearest brothers, sisters, friends, children, I hope you're all well in the best of health. And I want to address a topic I talked about yesterday in my masjid after Asr Namaz yesterday. And I think it's such an important topic. And I really wish I had an evening slot. But the problem is, even evening time, Tarawih is so late, and we can't really have the time to talk about it because Tarawih is so late. And I hope this is going to be recorded on my Instagram page and on my Facebook as well, inshallah. So I hope this can be passed on to all our listeners afterwards, because many people are at work. Many people obviously can't get a chance to listen to this program. But I hope this, and I would love people on Facebook and Instagram to actually share today's talk, inshallah. I want you to share today's talk because I think it's a very, very important talk. Now, I've got 10 minutes before the breaks. I'll talk about some of it now, and then after the break, I'll talk about the rest afterwards, and your comments can come in after the break. What I would appreciate, if you don't send any comments now, and let me do the talking, and then after the break, your comments are more than welcome, inshallah, tabarak wa ta'ala. My dear respected brothers and sisters, there is an ayat of the Quran which says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu, qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara. Okay, which means, O believers, those who believe in Allah and who believe in Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, in the Quran and Islam, qu anfusakum wa ahlikum nara, save yourselves from the fire of Jahannam and save your family from the fire of Jahannam. There's a hadith of Rasulullah Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam which he mentions, kullukum ra'in wa kullukum mas'ulun an ra'iyyatih. All of you are responsible for your family. My biggest concern as an imam today, my biggest concern as a father today, my biggest concern as a brother, my biggest concern as an uncle, my biggest concern as the ummah of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam today is the welfare of our children. The welfare of our children, the future of our children, and the safeguarding of our children. This is my biggest concern today, my folks, right? We are living in a time where we are surrounded by so much fitan, right? So many tests, so many temptations, so many things around us that we can feel slowly Iman and Islam slipping away from us. And this is no joke. You might think, Maulana, you are exaggerating. Wallahi, I am not exaggerating, right? You'd be surprised what you can find on the internet. You can be surprised what you find on Instagram and Facebook, right? And we're not criticizing any other people from any other religion. I'm talking about our own Muslim children, right? Who have decided that, Islam is not the way for them. Islam is not something that appeals to them, right? And they might have the reasons for it, whatever the reasons are, right? As an imam, I come across cases so many times from different outside Leicester, within Leicester, and I've dealt with it for so many years, but recently it's on an increase. And one of the things I think we as parents, we as adults, what we are lacking in giving time to our children, giving them love and attention, right? Some of us might call love by giving gifts to our children. Some of us call love by saying yes to whatever, buy them an iPad or telephone, etc., etc. That is not called true love. I'm saying this. True love, sometimes as parents, we are so guilty that we don't give our children time. So at the end of the year, what we do, we buy them, beta, here, have this iPad, have this mobile phone. It's to make ourselves feel better, when in reality, that's not something which is sufficient. The biggest gift you can give your child, my brothers and sisters, right? The biggest gift you can give your child, I'll say this again, is giving them time. Giving them muhabbat, sit down with them, talk to them, give them love, give them attention. Our children crave for love, right? Especially when they're young, they want love. I know we work, I know mothers work, I know fathers work, I know the standard of life is expensive. Both sons, it's very rare now that only one parent works. Most parents work now. Sometimes we don't get that time, but when we do get home, my brothers and sisters, we still need to give our children time. It's very, very important. Very, very important. If we don't give our children time, we don't give them love, then my respected parents, let me tell you one thing, we will lose our children. We will lose our children. Some parents have this mentality, you know what, send the kids to madrasa for 2 hours and Maulvi Sahib will teach them about Islam and Appa will teach them about Islam. Maulvi Sahib and Appa don't have a magic wand where they can just, make your kids wonderful Muslim boys and Muslim girls. It's got to come from the home. It's got to come from the parent. It's got to come from the father. I mean, imagine if the father doesn't have time, the mother doesn't have time, and you expect Maulvi Sahib and Appa just to say, abracadabra, your son becomes the most amazing saint, or the boy and girl becomes the most amazing girl. It's not going to happen, folks. It starts from day one. It starts from day dot. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, when your child becomes 7, encourage them to pray namaz. When they become 10, be a bit more firm with them. But what I'm saying, folks, is We got to sit with them, and at times at home we don't just talk about Islam with the kids. We talk about fun, we talk about sport, we talk about food, we talk about drink, we talk about going out. It's got to be a good balance. You talk about Islam as well. If you're too harsh and every time you say to your kid, pray namaz and do this and do that, and you take a hard approach, the kids can do it. The kids will do it, but they won't appreciate and they won't enjoy what they're doing. If you tell them the benefit of namaz, my son, my daughter, if you do this, this is what Allah will give you. This is the benefit of salah. This is the benefit of dhikr. Then also at the same time, we go out for a walk, we go to the restaurant, we go out. It's got to be a equal, balanced life between Islam and our normal daily life. One Sahabi radiallahu anhu came to Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam and he said, Ya Rasulullah, I've become a munafiq. I've become a hypocrite. So Nabi sallallahu alaihi wasallam, how is that? How have you become a hypocrite? He says, Ya Rasulullah, when I'm in the masjid, I cry, and we think about akhirah, we think about Jannat and Jahannam. And then when I go home and I'm with the family, I forget the akhirat, right? Because we laugh and we talk. So from this hadith, I've taken the point that even at home, this is a Sahabi, but when the Sahabi were at home, they used to talk with the family. They used to enjoy each other's company. My brothers and sisters, we can't be too harsh at home all the time. Namaz paro, Quran paro, karo, te karo. Yes, Quran is important. Namaz is important. Dhikr is important. Tilawat is important. But a fatherly love is important. And a motherly love is important, right? Then when you don't give the love to your child, when you don't give the love to your daughter, then they will look for love elsewhere. Then they get Facebook friends and they get Instagram followers, and they make friends with people they don't even know. Then our sons and daughters get influenced from outside, right? This is the pattern of. Tell me if I'm wrong. You're more than welcome to comment after the break. This seems to be the pattern, right? That when our children are young, until 10, 11, we have some kind of control over them. When our kids go to secondary school, I don't know if you notice, but their attitude changes so much. Once they're going to year 7, it's like, wow, they change completely, right? Then they come home, they sit in their bedrooms all day long. You speak to a lot of parents. The common knowledge is, common information you get from parents is, they come home, they sit in a room all day long. They don't want to come down. The son doesn't want to come down. The daughter doesn't want to come down. They're on their mobile phones all the time. There's no social skills. They don't know how to mix. They don't know how to talk. It is just so ajib, right? And I've spoken to so many parents. Parents come to me. The problem is, I've said it before, folks, right? I'm not against the mobile phone. I'm not against the iPad. I'm not against PlayStation. But there's got to be a time for it. You can't just give a 10-year-old kid a brand new mobile phone, 11-year-old kid and do as you wish. Oh, I love you, my son. Here, take a mobile phone. Take an iPad. They're sitting in a room. They're playing games. They got such a boring life. Well, they might not say boring, but in my opinion, that is not a life. Right? Parent is happy downstairs, mother's watching TV and dad's doing his own thing, kids doing their own thing. That's called an individual life. That is not called a family life, right? That is not called a family life. We have to get the balance right as parents, right? We go to work, we eat together, we drink together, we spend time together. When's the last time you actually spoke to your son and daughter? When's the last time you actually had a conversation about life? Right, you got to remember the times are changing, and we've got 2 minutes to go, but I'm going to leave this on point to you, and I'll talk to you after the break. Remember, right? I know as parents sometimes we feel a bit embarrassed to talk to our children, but you need to talk to them about topics which are sort of taboo topics. Example, sex education. Right? We would say, "Nana, abhi watni karani to guno thai." It's not guno. Sometimes if you don't talk to them about sex education, then they will go on the internet. They will go on Google. They'll get the wrong information. You got to tell them Islamically what's right and what's wrong. Right? What does Islam say about sex education? What does Islam say about man and a woman relationship? What's halal, what's haram? All of these things, we have to come out of our shell and speak to our children about it. These are a few things. Now in primary schools now, you're going to get books about the same gender. 2 men, 2 women. How are you going to talk to your children about that? These are just certain things. These are testing times for us as parents. These are testing times for us on how we deal with the situation. Right? I'm not here to criticize other people or certain genders or what people say or what people think or what their ideas are. I'm here addressing how do we look after our children. Time is number 1, right? Being open with your children is number 2, and having a balance, Islam and a normal life, enjoyment as well is number 3. Balance between Islam and our normal life. Number two, when I say Islam, I'm talking about namaz. A normal life is also Islamic life as well, by the way. Before somebody says, well, no, a normal life is Islamic, of course it is. Giving them time, right? And being open. Three things I want you to think about. We're going to go for the break in a minute. Our openness, discussion with our children, giving our children time, and a balanced life at home where we talk about Quran, Hadith, and also enjoyment and fun and laughter, where the son and daughter can speak to mom and dad and be approachable and say, Mom, Dad, I want to ask you this, I want to ask you that. I will continue this inshallah after the break. I hope you're enjoying the program inshallah. 7 seconds to go. Take a break and we will continue on this topic inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Ahlan wa sahlan, marhaban bikum. Welcome back to the 87.9 Ramadan Radio with me, Maulana Khalil. And we were discussing a very, very important topic just a few seconds ago. And we just went for a little break. So here we go. We're talking about spending time with our children. We're talking having open conversations with our children. It's about giving the kids good, fun memories about dunya and akhirat, where we talk to them, right? And you can remember, folks, we got to be lenient with our children. If our son and daughter make mistakes, and they will make mistakes, because remember, we are adults now, but if we go back to our life when we were kids, we made plenty of mistakes as well, right? Plenty of mistakes. Our kids come home one day and they will discuss things with you and ask you questions, and then you got to be patient and you got to talk to them nicely. You can't take the hard approach. You can't get angry and say, "How dare you ask me such a question," right? Because then you will lose your children totally. If you become hard on them and if you go really hard on them, you will lose your children. Then what happens, another problem we have today is many people don't give time to their children. And no people, right? They committed in earning money. Money seems to be priority. Children becomes second, right? And then they lose their children and then they go to Maulvi Sahib, can you give me a taweez? Right? Listen, Maulvi Sahib doesn't have a magic wand. Maulvi Sahib cannot give a taweez to make your son and daughter. Forget that. Maulvi Sahib has no control over his own children. And Nabi doesn't have control over his own children. A Maulvi Sahib can give you guidance. A Maulvi Sahib can give you advice, but they can't change it. They can't transform the children's life. My respected parents, I'm saying from day one, when your children are growing up, look after them that time. Give them time, give them love. Spend time with them. Go for walks, go to restaurants, go to takeaways, go to parks. Just chill and relax with them, right? If they're gonna say, "No, Mom, Dad, I want to stay in my room," or on Instagram, Facebook. No, forget Instagram, Facebook. You're coming with me. Young children should be able to talk to the parents about anything, everything, without being worried they might get shouted at or even ignored. Yes, that's true. Very, very good point. Jazakallah khair for that. We should have that openness with our children, right? The other thing is, first school starts. Sadly, we had a Hafiz who left Islam all because he never saw his father attend the masjid. His argument was, why is one rule for him and another rule for the parent? Subhanallah. This is a Hafiz who left Islam. And folks, brothers, there's a lot of that going on. The poison is spreading so badly. The poison is spreading and kids never used to ask who is Allah before. Kids never used to ask about the life of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, but now they're questioning, why is Allah saying this? Why is the Quran saying this? Why is a Nabi saying this? My brothers, my parents, my respected mothers and sisters, please make dua for your children after every namaz. I make a humble request after every namaz, make dua and cry for your children, because if this goes on, we will lose many more children. Many time, muhabbat, love. At the end of the day, we can't give hidayah to our children. Nobody can. Even prophets couldn't give hidayah to their family members. But at least we can say we tried. If we never try, then it's our fault. If after trying, if the child goes astray, then the child goes astray. Then that's not in our hands. It's in Allah Ta'ala's hands. إِنَّكَ لَا تَهْدِي مَنْ أَحْبَبْتَ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ يَهْدِي مَنْ يَشَاءُ. Hidayat, oh my Nabi, is not in your hands. It's in my hands. I give hidayat to who I want. Right? Nabi says his uncle Abu Talib, wasn't he just a fantastic uncle? Didn't he do so much for Nabi Sallallahu? But in the end he said, nephew, I can't accept Islam. What will people say? Right? What will people say? He didn't, right? But my mothers and sisters, brothers and friends, Islam is the biggest ni'mat. Islam is the biggest ni'mat. My message today to all our parents is, please give time. Please give time. Be chilled out with your children. Be relaxed with your children. Like, just don't buy them everything, And there is a time when maybe you have to switch off the Wi-Fi. If you want your child's attention, I know it sounds funny, it sounds hilarious, but it's true, switch off the Wi-Fi. I know, but some of them have data. They say to get data is so easy this time as well. There's going to be standards, there's going to be rules and regulations. At food time, no mobile phones. After a certain amount, kids, before going to bed, they have to give the mobiles to their parents. You might think, most of you coming in like a dictator, but then our kids don't sleep at night. They're on their mobile phones. They're watching. Parents have gone to sleep, right? Parents go to sleep. Kids are on Facebook, Instagram. Parents don't have a clue, an idea. My respected parents, I am not, you might think, Mullah Khalid, you're being a bit harsh. I'm not being harsh. I'm just talking the reality. I am an imam. I get people coming to me all the time, right? And asking, Maulana, please make dua for our children. You know, and in this situation, the parents are so upset. And let me tell you something, parents. You know, if you don't have food, you can live with it. If you don't have clothing, you can live with it. If you don't have a house, you can live with it, right? You can live with many, many things, right? But when you lose your children, it's a nightmare. It is the biggest. I've seen parents crying. Sorry, this tablet of mine just seems to be playing up, my Facebook tablet, right? When you lose your children, you have lost everything. When you lose your children, you have lost everything. You have lost everything. The way parents cry, I've seen parents cry, I've seen mothers cry, I've seen fathers cry, right? It is, right? So my brothers and sisters, I would advise all of you, please spend time with your children. If you lose them, then it is the biggest catastrophe. It is the big. If you lose your money, if you lose an investment, if you lose shares, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. But if you lose your son and daughter, you have lost everything. That only that parent knows what they go through. Only that parent knows what they go through. One thing I would also say before I conclude on this topic is, and this is so important, right? This is so important, is, my dear parents, if you see somebody's son go offline, somebody's son or daughter go the wrong way, somebody's son drinking alcohol, doing any form of gunai kabira, don't go around publicizing it on social media. Don't go on Instagram and Facebook and Instagram saying, have you heard about so-and-so's son? Oh, he's a haji, he's a tablighi, she's a niqabi and hijabi and this and that. But look at their son and daughter, or look at, they're taking drugs, they're taking this. Their son and daughter is our son and daughter. Their children are our children. Our children are their children. Make dua for their children. Allah guide them. Allah put them on the straight and narrow. Allah look after them. It's so easy to point fingers at other people's children and say, oh, my children are so nice, my kids are lovely and my kids are so obedient, and I did a good job on my kids, but look at them. You never know when the tables will turn. You never know when the tables could turn. Don't criticize other people's families. You don't know how much effort that father's made. You don't know how much effort that mother's made. You don't know how much effort the family's made. They've done their utmost. They've tried everything, and the kid hasn't come onto the straight and narrow, right? But then we go around, and this is the worst thing about our community, punch chat and gossip and talk. And it's like we absolutely enjoy other people's downfall. We enjoy other people's kids going astray. We enjoy talking about it, right? And Allah forgive us. Allah forgive us. Allah forgive us, right? Allah forgive us. Do not be happy on other people's, failure. Do not be happy on other people's failure. Make dua for them. Allah Ta'ala look after them. Allah make the son and daughter come back, because their son is our son. Understand this, folks. Their son is our son, and their daughter is our daughter. We're one ummah. When any one body part hurts, the whole body gets affected. When one ummati is going astray, it should affect the whole ummah of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. It should affect the whole ummah of Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam. So my children, my respected brothers and sisters, my humble request to all of you is, please do not take enjoyment at other people's failure. Make dua for them instead. I'm going to say it again. I'm going to say this again, folks. Sorry, there's a lot of comments coming. I'm not getting time to read your comments because I got more things to talk about. Please, gadgets, take them away at night time. Don't give them at a young age. There's a time and place for everything. There is a time and place for everything. I say it again. There is a time and place for everything. And I will end my talk on this point. If we continue the way we continue, and if we have a laid-back attitude and say, "Kaini sore Allah Ta'ala kar se," and my kids are fine. And this is the biggest problem. Every parent thinks, my kids are fine. My kids are brilliant. Nothing will happen to my kids. I make dua, nothing happens to our kids. But listen, the way the mahol is, and the way the environment is, poison is spreading. And this poison eats you in from the inside, and then it comes on the outside. Not from the outside and then inside, but this poison comes from the inside. It eats away at the heart of our children. And then it comes like a bombshell, and the kids say, Mom, Dad, I no longer like you. I'm going, I'm leaving. And then you're baffled, and I don't like Islam. I don't believe in Allah. I don't believe in Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, like one person mentioned on this Insta message. And then you think, oh my God, what did I do? Right? My parents, I'm not saying that any parent, it happens to them, it's their fault. I'm saying we need to give our kids time and love and attention and muhabbat so that these sort of things don't happen. And after every namaz, make lots and lots of dua to Allah Ta'ala. Allah guide us and guide our children and guide every child of the Ummah of Rasulullah Sallallahu Ta'ala Alaihi Wasallam. And I said again, please give them love, chill out with them, relax. When the kids, when they see mom and dad, they should be happy. Mom, dad, how are you? They kind of, high five and enjoy each other's company, and they can talk about things and discuss things. That's the relationship today we need with our children. Allah Ta'ala gives us the tawfiq to practice on what has been said. Wa akhiru da'wana anil hamdulillahi rabbil alameen. Can I ask all of you, please, if you've got today's talk, if you can somehow merge it without the break and then put it together and maybe share it with people, I'll be very, very grateful. I'll be very, very grateful. Maulana, will you do a bayan on domestic abuse that has increased in our religion? I don't think anything's increased in our religion. It's increased in individuals' life. Yes, inshallah, Allah willing, I will talk about it. All right, people, it's competition time now. All right, here we go. Now, yesterday we had 2 questions, right? What was the name of the first free slave to embrace Islam? It was Zayd bin Harith. Zayd bin Harith radiyallahu ta'ala anhu was the first. And which of the following acts of worship did Prophet ﷺ say he would have commanded the Muslims to do if he wasn't concerned that it become compulsory or become a hardship? And the answer to that was miswak. Miswak, yes. Toothwack, miswak, that's the answer. So we had many people who entered the competition. I'm going to now put the names in a money bag. I'm going to take all names out now. I'm going to drop them. Right, all of them are out. Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Right, now today's winner, first one, is going to get a Quran cube. We had a very generous donor who sent this to the office and said, please give it out. And the Quran cubes they're quite expensive, up to 40 to 50 pounds for a Quran cube, if not more. At least 50 pounds, right? Is it just one last message here? There was a report by the UN saying children are more stressed and worried about how the world is today. I agree. Right, Allah Ta'ala make it easy for us. I'm just going to flick this in the air with my hand and make them a little twirl, a little swirl, and Bismillah, drop them. Right. I'm going to take the first one, which is the closest to me. Okay, the closest one to me. This person is going to win a Quran cube. This person is going to win a Quran cube. So here we go. Who is the winner of the Quran cube? Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. It is Muhammad Aziz. Muhammad Aziz, congratulations. You have won yourself a fantastic 50-pound Quran cube. 50 pounds Quran cube. Congrats to Muhammad Aziz. Right. I am going to go to the one which is the furthest away from me. To the camera. Muhammad Aziz. Okay, Muhammad Aziz. I'll read it. Show this on my Insta page as well. Muhammad Aziz. Muhammad Aziz. There you are. First winner. The second winner is a box of 6 brownies, and the brownies are already in the office, right? Second prize winner, and the winner is Hanifa Akhtar. Hanifa Akhtar, congratulations, Hanifa Akhtar. You have won yourself a box of brownies. They're at the Rahma Mercy office. You can pick it up from there, inshallah tabarak wa ta'ala. And this has been donated by Brownie Box. So big jazakallah khair to Brownie Box. Allah ta'ala give you more barakat in your business, in your health and wealth. And the last winner, I'll pick one from the middle now, is going to get a milkshake from the Milkshake UK. Are we ready? Ya Rabbana. This can't be true. Oh dear. It's somebody by the name of Azhar. Somebody called by the name of Azhar is the winner. I wonder if this is Maulana Azhar from the Rahma Mercy office. I don't know. I'll have to find out. So there you are. Azhar is the winner of the third prize, a milkshake. Congratulations to, so Muhammad Aziz, you have won yourself a Quran cube. Hanifa Akhtar, you have won a box of brownies. Please collect it from the Rahma Mercy office. And Brother Azhar will tell you where to pick up the milkshake. Azhar, is this actually you? Because I think this is going to make Zain go even more crazy than he already is at the moment. All right, so that's today's competition done. Congratulations. Right, let me put these names on the other side. Right, everybody who took part in it, congratulations. But now it's time for second comp. And we're going to get 4 winners tomorrow on this one. 4 winners. Are you ready? Okay. Are you ready for the questions, everybody? Right. Today's competition. What are the names of the angels that watch over heaven and hell? What are the names of the angels who watch over Jannat and Jahannam, heaven and hell? I'll say it again. What are the names of the angels that watch over heaven and hell? Number 1. Number 2. Which angel came to Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam to offer him help while he was being thrown into the fire? Which angel came to Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam to offer him help while he was being thrown into the fire? I'll say it again, third time. Which angel came to Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salatu wasalam to offer him help while he was being thrown into the fire? Answers before midnight tonight. Conditions are you have to be following myself and Rahma Mercy Instagram page and radio Ramadan radio as well. Okay, I'll add that bit in as well. All right, Akil, right? And before midnight, inshallah, ta'ala, not on my Instagram page, but on Rahma Mercy's Instagram page, right? What the first prize tomorrow is? This is delicious. I think this is the best prize so far. Yeah, is a box of kachor buns. Kachor buns. Now I have tried these buns myself. Jalapeno and chicken. It is heavenly. It is so nice. It is so delicious. Akil Kasme, when you have one, you'll forget about your cake, banana fry, man. Right. And kachor, COURTURE_BUNZ. A box of buns. You get 10 buns inside there, and it's absolutely wicked, right? Second prize, right, is mocktail voucher, and you get 1 liter bottle from Mocktail. How do we enter the competition? You have to follow me on Rahma Mercy Facebook page. You have to follow me on Instagram page, and you have to follow Rahma Mercy on its Instagram page. So you have to follow 2 Instagram pages, myself, Maulana Khalil, and you have to follow Rahma Mercy on Instagram page and Ramadan Radio as well. Okay? You have to follow all 3, and then you have to answer before midnight. So the first prize is the most delicious buns in Leicester. Kachor buns, COURTURE_BUNZ. A box of buns is first prize. The second prize is a generous mocktail voucher. It's from a sister called Mocktail Girl, and you'll get 1 liter bottle of some delicious mocktail, inshallah. The third prize is a canvas. It's a beautiful canvas. And it's donated by a sister called Elona. ELONA.K. Elona.K _art art-canvas CANVAS. That's been donated by her, right? So that's the third prize. And the fourth prize is another milkshake. Milkshake is coming every single day. So 4 prizes tomorrow. Kachor buns, mocktail voucher from Mocktail Girl, right? 1 liter of delicious mocktail, a super duper canvas. Do I have to be in Leicester to enter? No, you can be from any part of the UK. If you're from outside Leicester, then we'll try somehow to get things to you if it is possible. If not, we'll send you some kind of voucher for this, at least if you won the prize, inshallah ta'ala. So these are the 4 questions. 2 questions, sorry. The names of the angels of Jannat and Jahannam. What was the name of the angel that came to Prophet Ibrahim al-Islam to offer him help, inshallah? The prizes are kachor buns, COURTURE_buns. Mocktail Girl, MOCKTAIL Girl. Go to her Instagram page as well. Elona.K _art canvas. What is the mocktail for? And the mocktail is for, I guess it's for drinking, right? I guess, without being funny. It's delicious, it's cool, you'll enjoy it at iftari time. And then you've got the milkshake UK, inshallah. So these are the 4 prizes coming tomorrow. I will announce them tomorrow at 10 to 3. The winners shall be announced tomorrow at 10 to 3. I wish you all the best. Remember, you got to enter before midnight today. You got to enter before midnight today, inshallah ta'ala, on the Rahma Mercy Instagram page. I wish all of you the best in the competition. Like I said, I just dip my hat into the names and I pick out the hat, pick out the names, and obviously there's nothing. I got Akil watching over me. You got the cameras watching me as well. Nothing dodgy going on here as well. What question? Oh man, let me just say the question once more. The question is, what are the names of the angels that watch over heaven and hell? Okay. And the second question, which angel came to Prophet Ibrahim alayhi salam to offer him help when he was being thrown into the fire? And somebody's asked, what was the answer for the second question for yesterday? The answer for yesterday's question was, is miswak. Okay. Right. I've had mocktail, it's so nice. Jazakallah khair. All right, people. Akil, are we done? All right, people. Jazakallah. How do I answer? Shazia, I think you're a new member. You have to go, when you're following me anyway, you have to follow Rahma Mercy Instagram page, right? And then you have to reply on Rahma Mercy's Instagram page. Reply on Rahma Mercy's Instagram page, and before midnight tonight. Simple as that. No complications, inshallah. And I wish you and all the ones who take part in this competition all the best, inshallah. And I hope we have some new winners tomorrow. So far, mashallah, we've had new winners all the way. Nothing old. Akil says, can you go now, please? You're wasting our time now. All right, Akil, I get the message. Jazakallah, everybody. Have a wonderful Tuesday. Keep me in your special du'as. And inshallah, the talk I did today, if you can share it with your friends and family, I'd be very, very grateful. Take care, everybody. Instagram, Facebook, radio listeners all over Leicester, all over the globe. Especially my friend Akil, who has banana fry for Sehri. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.